And we are underway here at Linden Christian. Mark Skolton along with Tom Knapp. Off the opening tip, an easy layup for Brianne Ryan of Linden Christian. Lynx have an early 2-0 lead. Mount Baker coming the other way. Open three, far corner. Meagan Zender off, no good. Fight for the rebound. Stepping out of bounds with it, it looks like, is Tiffany Tyler. No, I beg your pardon, stepping out of bounds. How about Shelly Brandsma for Linden Christian? Mount Baker ball under their own hoop. We're 22 seconds in. The Lynx are ahead 2-0.
Well, that three-point just going off the rim there, Mark, by Zender, and she's a good shooter. She's not afraid to take the three-pointer.
So the Mounties under their own hoop get it to Courtney Van Brocklin out on top. She'll dribble across with it. Get it over to Meagan Zender. Three-point range right side. Just missed one from there last time down. Outlet pass to Van Brocklin. Tipped by DeBoer. Kenzie loses it out of bounds. Who touched it last? They'll say Courtney Van Brocklin diving after the ball. Got a hand on it. It goes out, and Linden Christian has it. Good hustle on the dive by Kenzie DeBoer.
Boy, and you'll see a lot of that from the guard play where they come up and challenge the point guard and get the steal.
So Linden Christian will throw it in. About quarter court right. And it comes to Shannon Brandsma. Big sister Shelly actually threw that pass back to Shannon on top. Rotated left side, Kenzie DeBoer. Oh, it's going to be tipped, stolen. Nicole Buchanan of Mount Baker has it. Nicole gets tripped down to the ground. Oh, she hits the deck hard. Hopefully Nicole is okay. Looks like she has to grab her head in her hands to make sure she's all right. She's slow to get up. Nicole's in some pain out there, but she's up walking it off.
Yeah, it might be a knee or an ankle there, but she's going to go to the line, it looks like.
See who the foul's on. Looks like it's on Kenzie DeBoer. It is. Kenzie will pick up her first. Just 51 seconds into the game.
I'll tell you what, Nicole Buchanan, she's tough.
Tough as nails out there. She's up, and she's doing all right. Mount Baker will inbound under their own hoop. Courtney Van Brocklin throws in a high floater. It's going to be intercepted by Brandsma. That's Shannon. Shannon will keep it over midcourt. She loses the handle. Courtney Van Brocklin gets it back to Mount Baker, and the Mounties have it. Ends up in the hands of Nicole Buchanan. Nicole playing keep away with the dribble from Shannon Brandsma. Long lead pass up the floor. Zender hit the cutter in the lane. Tiffany Tyler steps to the rack, and she lays it up and in. Tiffany Tyler with the good finish, and we're tied at 2.
Yeah, nice pass that time by Zender.
Linden Christian the other way. Kenzie DeBoer kind of weaves through traffic. Leave it out on top now for Shannon Brandsma. In the lane it goes. Kenzie DeBoer, too tall, going to be stolen by Shannon Campbell of Mount Baker. Mounties get it back. Tiffany Tyler lead pass up the floor. Van Brocklin. Courtney dribbles inside the three-point ring. Pulls up. There's about an 18-footer right side. Front rim and off. No good. Rebound going to be taken by Buchanan to Mount Baker. Nicole's stick back comes up short. Rebound taken by Joni Reimer of Linden Christian.
Yeah, Buchanan's shot was blocked that time.
Linden Christian the other way. Long lead pass. Brianne Ryan. It's going to be tipped. Ball goes out of bounds. Who touched it last? Looks like Tiffany Tyler kicked it out. Hit her foot for Mount Baker. So Linden Christian ball with 21 on the shot clock.
Yeah, a little bit of helter-skelter ball going on right here. A lot of tip passes, a lot of errant passes. I think they'll get settled down as they get worked into this ball game. Less than 2 minutes gone.
Brandy Anderson checks in for Mount Baker. She'll replace Nicole Buchanan. I said 21 on the shot clock. Actually, we would say that ball was kicked by Mount Baker. So with it comes a fresh shot clock for the Lynx. DeBoer throws it in to Shannon Brandsma. Working that left-hand dribble. In the lane it goes. Brianne Ryan steps to the hoop. Kick it out, Kenzie. Kenzie DeBoer pull up at the free throw line. 15-footer. Off the rim. No good. Reimer's stick back is going to come up a little bit short for Joni. Fight for the rebound taken by Shannon Campbell. Mount Baker ball. Give it off to Courtney Van Brocklin. Here she comes on the run. Lead pass Tiffany Tyler. Three-point range left side. Pump it right side now. Meagan Zender back on top. Van Brocklin. Courtney barking instructions with 18 on the shot clock. We're tied at 2, and we've played 2 minutes, 15 seconds. Brandy Anderson, her first touch. Tipped away, stolen. Brianne Ryan. Here comes the lefty the other way for Linden Christian. Couple dribbles to the rack and lays it up and in left-handed. Brianne has both hoops. Finish that play with the left hand. 4-2 Lynx. Mount Baker quickly the other way. Courtney Van Brocklin over midcourt. Gun it over left side. Zender alone for a three. Front rim short. No good. Rebound goes out of bounds. Nobody touched it after the shooter, so it's Linden Christian ball.
I'll tell you what, Brianne Ryan, she's instant offense. She got that steal and just went down the court and put it in. She's got all 4 of Linden Christian's points here early on.
Here come the Lynx. Shannon Brandsma will lead them up. Pull up, give it to Brianne Ryan, the head of the key. Brianne holds the ball aloft, hit the cutter. Reimer in the paint, stripped away, stolen by Tiffany Tyler. Mount Baker ball, Tiffany the other way. Weaves through a couple defenders, floats up a layup, no good. Reimer clears the rebound. Outlet pass to Brandsma, up the floor to Kenzie. Kenzie DeBoer hits the cutter. Brianne Ryan rolls to the rack, lays it up and in. Brianne has 6 quick points. Lynx have the running game going already.
And she did that right-handed that time just to stop and shoot from a great pass.
Brianne is a natural right-hander, but she finished that last fast break lefty, so a little bit of everything as it's 6-2 LC. I think Kenzie DeBoer just picked up her second foul of this game. We're only 3:20 in. She bumped right into Courtney Van Brocklin.
And we're going to see number 24, Jill Ellersma, come in, the junior.
Here comes Elgersma checking in for LC. Jill, the junior, at 5'8". Kenzie DeBoer already has 2 fouls, 3:20, and we might not see her until well into the second quarter now. Tiffany Tyler throws the inbound to Courtney Van Brockland. Courtney working that dribble out on top. Swing it sideline left to Zender. Meagan holds the ball aloft. Get it in the lane intended for Tiffany Tyler. Through her hand, stolen by Shelly Brandsma of Linden Christian. Shelly kind of hesitates with the dribble, so the defender, Tiffany Tyler, runs away from her. Swing it right side, Shannon Brandsma alone for a 3. Off the rim, no good. Ball goes out of bounds, untouched. Brandsma, the shooter, was the last to touch it, and Mount Baker has it back. Lauren Fry and Jessica George into the game for Mount Baker. Lauren Fry, the 5'7" freshman. Jessica George, the junior, at 5'5". Here come the Mounties trailing 6-2. We're just about halfway through the opening quarter here at LC. Zender handling at long range. Loop it out on top now. Lauren Fry, just a frosh out there for Coach Brenda Ellis. To Courtney Van Brockland, 3-point range, left side. Backs, bumps with the dribble. Give it off in the corner. Open 3. High archer, up and swish for Brandy Anderson.
And you were right about that. Nothing but net for Brandy Anderson from 3-point land.
Brandy gets it to go. 6'5". Mount Baker suddenly to within 1. LC the other way. Shannon Brandsma at long range. Back out on top. Sister Shelley hit it underneath. Joni Reimer. Joni loses the ball. It's loose. Mount Baker has it. Brandy Anderson comes away with it. Handed off to Van Brockland. Courtney will run it over midcourt. Up the floor it goes. Outlet pass tipped away from Jessica George. LC defender Reimer got a hand on it. Knocked it out. Mount Baker ball. 6'5", Lynx. 3:25 to go in the first. Courtney Van Brockland off the inbound. She handles the ball almost every time down. Looks like is the look now for Mount Baker. Swinging up the floor, Brandy Anderson hit a 3 from there last time. Floated in the lane, intended for Jessica George. She secures it, throws an outlet pass stolen. Brianne Ryan of LC, here she comes. Brianne the other way, left-hand layup, no good, too strong. Fight for the rebound, ball is loose into the hoop, and Brianne will end up with her own rebound. Good hustle. Ryan give it back now to Shelly Brandsma. Swing it over to Shannon Brandsma, drives baseline. Shannon high floater, no good. Ball is loose on the deck, who comes away with it. Shannon gets it back. Kick it out, Brianne Ryan, 18-footer, right side, no good. Loose ball foul on the fight for the rebound, and it looks like it's going to be on Reimer for Linden Christian. It will be. Joni Reimer will pick up the foul. Danielle Leach will check in for Mount Baker. She'll replace Meagan Zender. Leach, the sophomore, at 5'7". Courtney Van Brockland will jog her way over midcourt down the center of the floor. Pull up at the free throw line, has the ball knocked loose by Brianne Ryan. Van Brockland tracks it down, pull up jumper, 12 feet right of the paint, no good, but she got fouled on the way up. Coach DeHaan up off the bench protesting the call, but referee, that's old Jim Marshall right there saying, nope, they got her on the arm.
Well, we'll see who the foul goes on. Yeah, they're going to call it on Brianne Ryan. She's got the daunting task of guarding Courtney Van Brockland.
It is daunting.
And she's done a great job so far.
Courtney hasn't scored in this game, but she'll go to the line right here with 2:32 left in the first. First shot is up. It's off. No good. Courtney will get the second. Courtney Van Brockland might be as big a part of her team as any one player in Whatcom County. Second shot up and good. Van Brockland gets it to go. Maybe Alyssa Hendrickson with Blaine might have something to say about that, but maybe as important to her team as any single player.
Well, as Courtney goes, I think so goes Mount Baker and their season, Mark. And she's been pretty well defended tonight by Brianne Ryan.
Meagan Ryan, the 5'11" senior, into the game for LC. Van Brockland split the free throws. We're tied at 6, 2:20 till halftime. Brianne Ryan takes a long lead pass the other way, rolls to the hole, lays it up and in, and she got fouled. Brianne Ryan kind of cradled the ball that time. Hurried past Van Brockland. Courtney reached out and hacked her. Ryan laid it in. Brianne already with all 8 points, and she'll go to the line for 9.
Well, just as Brianne's got the task of guarding Van Brockland, so does Van Brockland at the other end guarding Ryan. And, boy, 9 points by her so far.
Less than 6 minutes into the game. It's 9-6 Linden Christian. Van Brockland the other way. Outlet pass going to be tipped. Picked up by Jessica George of Mount Baker. She goes up strong. Jessica got fouled on the way up. See who this is on for LC. Jill Elgersma will pick it up. Only the first on Jill. Jessica George clearly hacked in the act, so she'll go to the line for 2.
Jessica George played a pretty big role in last year's team.
First free throw for Jessica, front rim and short. No good. She'll get the second shot. Jessica getting the feel on that ball just right, put the seams right where she wants them. High archer up and good. Jessica gets it to go. Her first point. 9-7. Linden Christian. Here come the Lynx. Quickly the other way. Get the ball in the hands of Shelly Brandsma. Shelly has the ball go out of bounds. Was it tipped? Yes, it was. Defender Brandy Anderson got a hand on it for Mount Baker. LC will throw it in right into their own hoop.
Some quick hands by Mount Baker that time.
Well done. Hands in the passing lanes. Brianne Ryan takes the inbound in the far corner. Loop it out on top. Shelly Brandsma in the lane. Brianne Ryan rolling to the hole. Gets hacked and fouled. This will not be in the act of shooting, but plenty of Mount Baker players there with their eyes on Brianne Ryan. With Kenzie DeBoer on the bench with 2 fouls 3 minutes into the game. All the offensive focus is on Brianne Ryan. Oh, by the way, she has all 9 of their points.
Count that foul, Mount Baker, that time on George.
Yep, Jessica George picks up her first. LC to throw it in. Shannon Brandsma into Shelley, top of the circle. High arcing tray, no good. Fight for the rebound, ball is loose. George grabs it for Mount Baker. Up the floor, Courtney Van Brocklen. Here she comes on the hard push. Pull up on the near 3-point distance. Give it out on top. Faking the three is Brandy Anderson. She has one in this game. Back to Van Brocklen, court right. Courtney holds that ball high overhead, waits for her teammates to circle around her. Give it off now to Brandy Anderson. Brandy comes down underneath, tries up a high hook. That goes. Brandy Anderson scoops it over the defense and in.
And we're tied at 9.
Minute 17 to go in the first. LC the other way. Jill Elgersma, 3-point range left side, travel with the ball. Did that pump fake when she put the ball on the ground, started those feet moving first. That is a walk, and give it back to Mount Baker. Here come the Mounties with a chance to take the lead. 1:14 to go in the first, and we are even at 9. Courtney Van Brocklen will get a brief rest for the Mounties. Nicole Buchanan, who started the game, is back in. Skip pass up the floor. Brandy Anderson, 3-point range, right side. Brandy holds that ball high overhead. Waits for somebody to come to her. Set a 5-second call. Yep, have to initiate the offense if you're being guarded within 5 seconds. There's the call. So turn it over, and LC gets it back. Shannon Brandsma will bring it across. Shannon to Jill Elgersma in the lane. Brianne Ryan, nobody has her. Brianne switches left hand, misses the layup. Loose ball foul on the fight for the rebound. Nope, they'll say it was in the act of shooting. So Brianne will go to the line. She already has all 9 of their points and could add to it right here.
Well, she's sure got some nice moves underneath the basket, and I think Mount Baker's defense just can't really adjust right now, at least yet, to the fact that she's left-handed. She gets it and she goes up with her left hand.
Brianne Ryan misses the first free throw. She'll get the second. Trying to crack double figures. We're tied at 9. 49 seconds to go, first quarter. Second shot, no good. For some reason, she's getting a third. I did not see what happened after the first one that would allow her to get a third shot here. Elgersma checks out, by the way. Jill will go to the bench. Marissa Van Diest is in. Coach Brenda Ellis getting an explanation of why there's 3 opportunities here for Brianne. She only hits the last one. So Brianne finishes, or has rather, 10 points. It's 10-9. Linden Christian. Mount East the other way. Dribbling the ball out of bounds. Turning it over is Brandy Anderson. Got that dribble up a little bit too high. Just floated out of bounds, and LC gets it back.
Well, the fact that she was being triple teamed on the baseline didn't help either.
Here come the Lynx trying to increase that 1-point advantage, 10-9. Final half minute of the first quarter. At the free throw line, Shelly Brandsma handed off Brianne Ryan in the paint. Brianne camping in the lane will get called for a 3 in the key. Give it back to Mount Baker. Brianne Ryan, all 10 of their points, and not only that, nobody else has even attempted more than 1 shot for the Lynx. Coming the other way, Nicole Buchanan in the far corner. As she hands off the ball to Tiffany Tyler, we have a pushing foul against Linden Christian. We'll see who it's on. Might be on Brianne Ryan herself.
Yeah, that'll be her second.
It is. And that's trouble for these Lynx, the 2 stars. 2 fouls each in the first quarter.
And we're going to see Talissa Garcia come in for Brianne here.
Here comes Talissa right now for the Lynx, the senior at 5'9". So the Lynx 2 best players, Brianne Ryan and Kenzie DeBoer, both on the bench with 2 fouls. I don't know how long they'll be out, but might be for even part of the second quarter.
Well,
Final half minute of the first.
And you wonder who's going to score for Linden Christian now that Brianne's out of the game.
Nicole Buchanan Pushes up a right-hander, no good. Rebound taken by Meagan Ryan for LC. Final 10 seconds. Long lead pass up the floor. Marissa Van Diest weaves through traffic. Give it off to Alyssa Garcia. Traveling violation against the Lynx. Marissa Van Diest walk with the ball. Give it back to Mount Baker. They have 4.5 seconds to go the length of the floor. Give it to Nicole Buchanan. Do the Mounties want a timeout? Yeah, Coach Brenda Ellis wants a timeout to discuss the final play of the first quarter. We will keep it here with 4 3/10 seconds left to go in the first. It's Linden Christian 10, Mount Baker 9. And no doubt what our subplot of this game is, Brianne Ryan and Kenzie DeBoer, the Lynx' two best players, their two only real scorers, both have 2 fouls in the first quarter. Kenzie got hers first. She had to check out. So Brianne Ryan has all 10 points for Linden Christian. She got foul number 2, and then we might not see her for a while. As Mount Baker will set up, they have to go the length of the floor in 4 seconds. We'll see what kind of magic Coach Brenda Ellis pulled out of the hat here. Nicole Buchanan will throw it in, take the return pass. Here she comes, 3 seconds, 2. She'll arc up a three-pointer top of the circle, too strong. Matter of fact, over the top of the backboard. Yikes, a little too much on that one. And we have 1 in the books here at LC. Lynx ahead of the Mountaineers 10-9. We'll take a break and come back in a moment right here on KPUG.
So let's get this straight. You're looking for a compact tractor with power, price, comfort, and control. Then you're ready for the Kubota B-Series. Who knew you could pack so much into a compact tractor? There's the new quarter-inching valve for more precise valve control, a Category 1 3-point hitch, and performance-matched implements for all your chores. Now you know you can have it all. Test drive a Kubota B-Series compact tractor today. Your Kubota dealer is Skolton Equipment on the Guide in Linden and the Cook Road exit in Burlington.
Wondering where to get your high school letter jacket or custom jackets for your company? Pro Stock Athletic Supply is pleased to announce a new program with a 4-week turnaround on all their Letterman jackets. Their new program will help you put together a jacket that reflects your school spirit, individuality, or corporate pride. Check it out online at ProStockAthletic.com or stop in for a personal fit session. Pro Stock Athletic Supply, serving our community since 1983. Now on Samish Way in Bellingham. Pro Stock Athletic Supply.
1-point advantage for the Linden Christian girls at the end of the first quarter. They lead Mount Baker 10-9. Brianne Ryan, all 10 points for Linden Christian. Now she has 2 fouls. She'll go to the bench. Kenzie DeBoer picked up 2 in the first 3 minutes. She is back on the floor for the start of this second quarter. We presume the offense will run through her. But we'll have to wait to see. The Mounties have the first possession. They can take the lead. In it comes to Danielle Leach. 3-point range, left side. Kick out pass Van Brockland, top of the circle. Courtney loses the dribble, regains. High arcing 18-footer off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tiffany Tyler of Mount Baker. Linden Christian ball.
Well, let's see if they don't try and get the ball to Joni Reimer now coming down the floor here so she can get some low post buckets, Mark.
By the way, we mentioned Kenzie DeBoer out there, as is Brianne Ryan. We kind of lost her in the shuffle of bodies, but Brianne and Kenzie are both out there with 2 fouls. Kenzie DeBoer comes the other way, hits Brianne Ryan rolling to the hole, and she lays it up and in.
And that's about as close to one of those alley-oop passes as you'll see in high school girls ball.
That's right. Brianne continues her streak, all 12 points. It's 12-9 Lynx. Mounties the other. Nicole Buchanan, top of the circle, Van Brockland. In the lane it goes to Shannon Campbell. Kick out pass, baseline jumper, no good. Attempted by Danielle Leach. I think Danielle got hacked on the way up. They're going to see a free throws right here.
Yeah, they're going to call this on Kenzie DeBoer.
Yep.
And they're going to give her 3 foul shots. She shot that from 3-point land.
And that is 3 fouls on Kenzie, who comes this way with a dejected look on her face. Not much of a night's work for Kenzie. Can't get any extended time with foul trouble. That's her third. And we probably won't see her again until the third quarter as DeBoer takes a seat. Jill Elgersma is back in. Free throws right here. The 1-and-1 for Shannon Campbell. First shot is up and good.
I don't know if I mentioned this to you earlier, Mark, but I'm really envious of the way these girls shoot foul shots. I was a terrible foul shooter when I was a kid.
We'll have to get you out there at halftime, young man. You can show us that touch. Second shot by Shannon is off, no good. Here come the Lynx up by 2, 12-10. Elgersma, 3-point range left side, off the rim, no good. Van Brockland fights for the rebound for Mount Baker. She has it. Here comes Courtney the other way, surveying the floor. She'll keep it, spin into the lane. Kick out pass with the handle now is Nicole Buchanan. Hit the trailer, Tyler, and Tiffany. Did she walk with the ball? Nope, had her foot in the lane. 3-second violation. 3 in the key against Tiffany Tyler and Mount Baker. Turn it over to LC.
Boy, the referees are seeing stuff that you just don't catch normally, and Mount Baker turns it over.
Lynx ahead by 2. 12-10, here they come. Shannon Bransma the other way. Touch pass underneath Elgersma. High hook, will not go. Fight for the rebound. Courtney Van Brocklin comes away with it. Here comes Courtney sprinting the other direction. Pull up at the free throw line. 15-footer swish for Courtney Van Brocklin. Her first field goal. Has 3 points in the game now. 12-12. We're all even. Early second quarter. Shelly Bransma the other way. Back on top to sister Shannon. Shannon left hands that dribble. Passes left side to Jill Elgersma. Pull up at the free throw line. Right side, Shelly Bransma. Cuts into the paint, back out for Shannon. Open 3, left side, nope, too strong. Rebound, Brianne Ryan, stick back, off the iron, no go. Reimer fights for the rebound, tipped away, stolen by Tyler of Mount Baker. Mounties have it.
And you wonder if anybody from Linden Christian besides Brianne Ryan is going to score a point tonight. She's got all 12.
Hasn't happened yet. Yeah, Courtney Van Brocklin the other way. Out on top between the rings, pump it right side, Tiffany Tyler, 3-point range. Back to Van Brocklin. Courtney handles the ball every time down over to Tyler. Open 3, front rim and off, no good. Brianne Ryan secures the rebound. Outlet pass, Shannon Bransma. Here comes Shannon for the Lynx. Loses the ball. It's down on the deck. Van Brocklin steals it for Mount Baker. Lead pass up the floor, Tiffany Tyler. Tiffany catches up with the ball under the hoop, and she carried it. Palming violation against Tiffany Tyler. Tried to secure it for an easy layup, but couldn't quite grab it, and LC has it back.
Well, tough that time. Boy, what a great steal that time by Van Brocklin. Not only did she steal it, but she made the pass to her teammate so that she could start the fast break.
And did the fancy little hook pass as well. Looked good doing it.
And as she was falling down.
5:20 to go, first half. Linden Christian, Mount Baker tied at 12. Lynx the other way. Shelly Bransma, 3-point range right side. Over to Shannon Bransma. Shannon backs, bumps with the dribble. Underneath it goes Reimer. Catches, goes up strong. Misses the layup, but she got fouled. And Joni Reimer, 6'1", will go to the line for the Lynx.
And there's what we talked about earlier, Mark. We touched on it, that they maybe trying to get the ball into the low post to Reimer to take advantage of her height. And that time she didn't make the easy lay-in, but she's going to get 2 shots.
Reimer, the junior, at 6'1", scoreless in this game. Every Lynx besides Brianne Ryan is. She has all 12. Reimer first free throw is off, no good, and Joni will get the second. Trying to break a 12-12 tie. Only Ryan has scored for LC. Mount Baker has 5 girls in the score column. Reimer's second shot is good. 13-12 Lynx. We come down on 5 minutes, still halftime. Courtney Van Brocklin will bring it ahead. Swing it right side, Meagan Zender. Meagan is alone for a 3. She'll let fly, and she got it. Meagan Zender hits the open 3-pointer for the Mounties.
Yeah, we told you she's not afraid to take that shot. She's 1 for 2.
15-13, Mount Baker. LC quickly the other way. Cutting into the paint is Shelly Bransma. Tries to bank in a layup that's no good, but she got fouled on the way up. And Shelly Bransma will go to the line for LC.
And you're going to count that one on Tiffany Tyler, who had kind of a scowl on her face after that whistle blew.
Tiffany will pick up her first. Couple new Mounties will check in at the next dead ball. Right now, Shelly Bransma to the line, the senior at 5'7". Trying to tie it if she hits them both. First shot, swish for Shelly. First point of the night. Lauren Fry returns for Mount Baker. Jessica George is back as well. Tiffany Tyler out, as is Shannon Campbell. Now Brandy Anderson will return. She'll replace Nicole Buchanan. Coach Brenda Ellis keeping some fresh troops in there at all times. Second shot by Shelly Bransma, off, no good. Pull the Lynx to within 1. 15-14 Mount Baker. Courtney Van Brocklin will bring it across. Courtney at the free throw line. Kick it out on top now, Zender. Meagan holds the ball aloft in the corner, Van Brocklin. She's alone for an 18-footer. It's up and good. No problem for Courtney Van Brocklin.
Well, she had her feet set, got a great pass.
She was squared up and all alone, and she buries it. 17-14, and the Lynx throw it away, coming the other direction. Shelly Bransma trying to skip it down in the low block to Brianne Ryan. Went right by her feet and out of bounds. Mounties have it back.
With a 3-point lead. It's a little surprising.
Mounties doing themselves very proud so far in this contest. Mount Baker throws a long lead pass in the low block. Brandy Anderson. Brandy loses the ball out of bounds. No, she got hacked and fouled. She got hit on the arm first. That's why she lost the ball out of bounds. Yeah, she got hit on the arm.
And, Marissa Van Diest kind of caught her a little bit at the baseline. She's going to go to the line here with a 1-and-1 mark.
Yep. It will be the 8th team foul, so the 1-and-1 again for Brandy Anderson of Mount Baker. Brandy dips at the knees. High archer, swish. She gets it to go hit a 3 earlier in this game, has another field goal, so she leads Mount Baker with 6 points. 18-14 Mounties. Good start for Coach Brenda Ellis and her Mountaineers. Second shot, back rim and off, no good. Joni Reimer with the recovery. And we have a timeout. Linden Christian. Coach DeHaan has seen about enough of this. With 4:08 to go in the second quarter, Mount Baker 18, Linden Christian 14, and we're coming right back on KPUG.
It's all about being part of community. Part of you. It's all about being here with friends. All our friends. It's all about the work we do. It's all about family too. And it's about time well spent.
Pioneer Ford is proud to sponsor high school sports in Whatcom County. Pioneer Ford in Linden, or visit them at pioneerford.net.
For many years, LTI and Milky Way have provided hauling capacities for Whatcom County industries. LTI is proud of its employees, and it shows. Not only are LTI employees the most professional drivers in the industry, their safety record is bar none. LTI drivers are part of the community, and they care for their customers by providing the highest levels of service and safety in the industry. LTI Incorporated and Milky Way, serving the Pacific Northwest since 1947.
4 minutes, 8 seconds to go in the second quarter. Not quite a stop the presses moment yet, but the Mount Baker girls doing very proud for themselves. Doing proud for themselves. Is that well phrased? Oh, well. They're ahead of Linden Christian here on the Lynx home floor, 18-14.
It's a little bit of a surprise here. Mount Baker, they said in the paper, they might upset some people.
Here come the Lynx the other way. Brianne Ryan off the inbound. Free throw line jumper, no good. Tips the rebound. Taken by Mount Baker. Whistle away from the ball. Loose ball foul. Who will it be on? Looks like it'll be on a Mount Baker Mountaineer. Or will they call it travel? They will. They call it travel on the Mounties, trying to set up that fast break, and LC will get it back.
Yeah, and they hold no quarter. I mean, if it's anywhere even close, they're going to call traveling. I've been watching the last couple of games here, and they do not give these girls any liberty at all when it comes to the travel.
Linden Christian off the inbound. Get it to Meagan Ryan. Baseline jumper for Meagan is going to be off. No good. Rebound secured by Brandy Anderson. Mountie ball. Here comes Mount Baker. Long lead pass up the floor. Zender back out to Brandy. High arcing three. Front rim and short. No good. Zender the rebound. Stick back will not go. Van Brocklin a third look. Meagan Ryan the rebound. Mount Baker had 3 chances. None of them went. Here comes LC trailing 18-14. Shelly Bransma pulls up the other way. Out to Shannon. Her jump shot is up and good. Shelly Bransma to sister Shannon. And the sophomore hits her first shot of the night. 18-16 Mount Baker. Mounties the other way. 18-footer, straight away. Going to be off, no good for Brandy Anderson. Tracks down her own rebound. Mounties get another look. Goes up strong, gets swatted on the way in by Shannon Bransma. They'll say Shannon hit the arm. Foul on Shannon Bransma, and 2 shots coming up for Brandy Anderson of Mount Baker.
You know, and Shannon Bransma, she did block that one. I guess she got some arm.
Actually, you know what, Tom? She didn't. They're going to call the foul on Joni Reimer. So it looked like it was an awfully clean swat that time by Shannon Bransma.
Really
Reimer committed the foul.
And she was getting high fives from her teammate on that one.
Free throws for Brandy Anderson. She misses the first. No good. She'll get the second. Reimer just committed her second foul. She will check out. Alyssa Garcia back in for the Lynx. Brandy Anderson, second shot, swish. She got it. Leads Mount Baker with 7 points in this game. 19-16.
Yeah, that's
Mounties. 3 minutes till halftime. Shelly Bransma the other way. Out on top, Meagan Ryan. Return it to Bransma. 3-point range right side to Brianne Ryan between the circles. Mounties kind of moving backwards. Beg your pardon, the Lynx moving backwards this possession. Over it goes in the corner. Shannon Bransma. Ball fakes inside the line. 15-footer off the back for ace. No good. Tiffany Tyler the rebound for Mount Baker. Mounties secure it. Long lead pass up the floor. It goes to Zender. Hit the trailer, 1 step to the rack. Left-handed layup will not go for Brandy Anderson. Rebound taken. Shannon Bransma has it for LC. Up the floor to Shelly Bransma. Hit Garcia underneath. Alyssa can't quite secure the pass, but he got knocked out of bounds by Tiffany Tyler, closing fast that time. Tiffany, like a football defensive back, swatted it away. Linden Christian will have it under their own hoop.
Yeah, some great passing now.
Here come the Lynx. Brianne Ryan takes the inbound. Dribbles inside the arc. Over it goes Shannon Bransma. Open 3 away. It's off the back rim. No good. Brianne Ryan, the flat-footed rebound. Give it back to Shannon Bransma. Cuts into the paint and lays it up and in. High archer for Shannon Bransma has 2 quick hoops. 19-18. Lynx to within 1. 2:08 till halftime. Big 11 Meagan Ryan gets caught on the defensive rotation on Courtney Van Brocklin out on top. Swing it over right side. Brandy Anderson, 3-point distance. Brandy hook pass in the lane. Tip stolen by the Lynx. Shelly Brandsma has it. Give it off to Shannon Brandsma. Shannon will bring it ahead. Looking to unload. Pull up at the free throw line. Left side, Brianne Ryan. Brianne working that right-hand dribble. Give it off to Shannon Brandsma. Shannon, the sophomore. Skip it in the lane to Talissa Garcia. Leave it for Brianne Ryan. Ball is loose on the ground. Stolen by Tiffany Tyler of Mount Baker. Tiffany the other way. Hook pass over it goes for a left-hand layup. No good off the underside of the iron for Brandy Anderson. Ball is loose. Rebound taken. Brianne Ryan for LC has it. Here come the Lynx for the lead. Ryan goes down the other way. Leave it for Garcia. Offensive charging foul. Brianne Ryan of Linden Christian. Give it back to the Mounties, and that is 3 on Brianne.
And they're going to put in a substitute for her right now. Marissa Van Dies is coming in.
Brianne Ryan and Kenzie DeBoer, 3 fouls each. A recipe for trouble for Linden Christian tonight. 1:23 till halftime. Mount Baker 19. Linden Christian 18. Brianne Ryan and Kenzie DeBoer, 3 fouls each. We have not heard the last of that subplot to this game tonight. Here comes Courtney Van Brocklin of the Mounties trying to up that 1-point lead. She'll just take it all the way and float it up and home. Courtney Van Brocklin powers through some traffic that time. Right-handed that one up and in. She has 7. It's 21-18. Mounties by 3. Left side, Shelly Brandsma. She'll be called for a traveling violation. Shelly moved those feet before she dribbled the ball. Turn it over to the Mounties.
Well, I tell you, a couple of times, Courtney Van Brocklin's come down the floor. That time she had to make it, but she got fouled a couple of times, and they did not call it. So she's playing awful tough.
Van Brocklin the other way, just kind of careens into traffic this time. And this will be a foul on Linden Christian with 51 seconds till halftime. This will be 2 shots for Courtney Van Brocklin. Is the foul on Van Dies? Yep. Marissa will get called for her second. And this will be 2 shots for Courtney Van Brocklin.
She's got a chance to put Mount Baker at their largest lead of the night at 5 points.
First free throw up and good. Courtney holds that follow-through for a minute. She now leads the Mounties with 8 points. Mount Baker is up by 4, 22-18. Van Brocklin, second shot. Yep. Courtney gets it to go. She has 9. 23-18. Final minute of the first half. Lynx in a 5-point hole. Here they come. Shelly Brandsma back to kid sister Shannon out on top. Turn it to Shelly. Dribbles into the paint with the left hand to Talissa Garcia on the baseline. Jump shot will not go. Rebound going to be cleared off by Shannon Campbell. Give it to Courtney Van Brocklin. Here she comes. Weaving through traffic. Top of the circle. Pulls up for a 3. It's off the rim. No good. Shelly Brandsma gets the rebound. Here she comes the other way. Up the floor it goes to Marissa Van Dies. Back out on top to Brandsma. Coach DeHaan wants 1 shot here. Give it off to Shannon. Back to Meagan Ryan. 14 seconds in the first half. Loop it over to Marissa Van Dies. Marissa, 1 dribble inside the arc. Leave it off. Shelly Brandsma. 6 seconds, 5 to go. Right side, Shannon Brandsma. Inside the arc. Pulls up baseline. Give it off Meagan Ryan. Jumper right before the horn. Will not go. We're at halftime, and how about this? The Mount Baker girls are ahead by 5 at halftime here in Linden Christian's gym. Mount Baker 23, Linden Christian 18. We'll take a timeout to recap the first half in a moment right here on KPUG.
Slide. Little Caesars. Little Caesars. Come on. Little Caesars, hot and ready pizza. Walk in, it's there to greet ya. $5.55, don't get no sweeter. Hot and ready, it's my pizza.
Hot and ready pizza, it's my pizza.
Little Caesars. Little Caesars. Yeah.
It's my pizza.
Check it.
Pick up a large pepperoni pizza at Little Caesars for just $5.55. No need to call ahead. It's always hot out of the oven, ready when you are.
Little Caesars, hot and cheesy. No ordering makes life easy. Walk in, walk out, what a breeze. It's hot and ready pizza. It's my pizza.
My pizza, yeah. It's hot and ready.
Pizza. Gift certificates make great stocking stuffers, now available at Little Caesars.
The Bellingham Slam are taking it to the court again after making the playoffs in their inaugural season. December 12th and 13th, Coach Rob Ridenour's team hosts the Fresno Heatwave. The Slam showcased some of the nation's best post-collegiate players, including Brian Yogi Dennis and Jacob Stevenson. The action takes place at Whatcom Community College in the Whatcom Pavilion. For tickets, call 734-SLAM. Bellingham Slam, proudly sponsored by Mountain Dew.
When we get a new customer, we plan on having that customer for a long period of time.
Steve, owner of Northwest Propane, on how they maintain strong relationships with their customers.
They plan on seeing the same face that's either coming out to work on their equipment or the delivery driver that's delivering the fuel, because we treat our employees the same way we treat our customers, and that's with a high level of respect.
Northwest Propane, family owned and operated since 1947, serving all of Whatcom, Skagit, and Snohomish counties.
Folks, we are back at Linden Christian High School. Mark Skolton here along with Tom Knapp. The Linden Christian girls on their home floor trailing Mount Baker at halftime 23-18. And we won't get overly dramatic, but we will tell you this. If you were going to paint a scenario for a Mount Baker upset tonight, it's happening exactly that way. And that is Linden Christian's two best players, Brianne Ryan and Kenzie DeBoer, who do the bulk of their scoring. Both have 3 fouls. And Courtney Van Brocklin, Mount Baker's star, is hot with 9 points. Tom, that is a good scenario for the Mounties.
Well, it sure is. And Mount Baker, they've been doing the things that will help them to get this upset. They play pretty good defense in the first half. Obviously, offensively, they were able to get some fouls on Ryan and DeBoer, which are the 2 high scorers for Linden Christian. And, of course, they're making the shots when they have to. They're going to the line. That's the big story. 14 fouls for Linden Christian, and 11 fouls for Mount Baker. That's the big story here.
Courtney Van Brocklin, we mentioned, has 9 for Mount Baker. Before the foul trouble, Brianne Ryan had 12 for LC. Mount Baker 23, Linden Christian 18. We'll see if this trend continues in the second half. We'll take a break, send you back, rather, to the KPUG studios for an ESPN Sports Center, then return with more right here on KPUG. Back at Linden Christian High School, Mark Skolton along with Tom Knapp. The Lynx have to dig themselves out of trouble in the second half. They trail Mount Baker 23-18. The Lynx' 2 best players, Kenzie DeBoer and Brianne Ryan, have 3 fouls each as we start the third quarter. Kenzie will take the pass off the inbound. Throw it away. Ball is loose. It's going to be tipped, and who tipped it out?
It looks like it's still going to stay Linden Christian ball.
And Shannon Campbell tipped it out for Mount Baker.
Both Brianne and DeBoer are here to start the second half for Linden Christian.
Brianne, even though with the foul trouble, had 12 points in the first half. Kenzie DeBoer picked up 3 fouls in 3.5 minutes of action in the first half, and we did not see her again. So they got to play some hands-off defense. Off the inbound, Shannon Brandsma, 3 from the corner, up and good for Linden Christian. Shannon gets it to go. They'll call that a 2. Yes, they did. Their foot was on the line, so Shannon just gets a deuce. 23-20. Mount Baker by 3. His first possession of the third quarter. Meagan Zender will lead him up. Get it in the paint. Tiffany Tyler. Pass, in fact, goes over Tiffany's head and out of bounds. Nobody touched it. Linden Christian gets it back.
And it looks like we know who the other offensive player is going to be in tonight's ballgame for Linden Christian. Shannon Brandsma with 6 points. Ryan with 12.
We have not heard from Kenzie DeBoer yet. Hasn't scored after logging only 3.5 minutes. Kenzie can heat up and fill it up in a hurry. See if it's her night or her second half at least. Shannon Brandsma brings it up. Brianne Ryan, 3-point range right side. Give it off to Kenzie. Here she comes. Wheels around a couple defenders. Baseline jumper. No good. She got fouled. That on the floor yet before the shot.
And it's going against Linden Christian.
Boy, it is. Joni Reimer will pick it up. Joni Reimer, loose ball foul for Linden Christian. Her third. The Lynx in foul trouble early in the third quarter. 3 of their starters with 3 each. And Mount Baker has the ball and the lead, 23-20. Shannon Campbell brings it across. Whip it, 3-point range left side. Nicole Buchanan. Nicole standing astride that 3-point arc. Whistle away from the action. 3 in the key. 3 in the lane. Shannon Campbell got caught camping underneath. Give it back to Linden Christian. We're a minute into this third quarter. The only hoop belongs to Shannon Brandsma of Linden Christian. Lynx to within 3. Here they come. A long one would tie it. Brandsma has that ball again, dribbling out on top. Skip it to Sister Shelley. Sideline right in the lane, Kenzie DeBoer. Entry pass going to be tipped away. And looks like we'll have a reach-in foul against Nicole Buchanan.
Yeah, she did reach in that time, and they're going to call it. So Lyndon Christian will get the ball out of bounds here at the half-court line.
Right in front of us, Shelly Brandsma will trigger it in. The sister Shannon. Shannon working back and forth with a dribble. Gives it in the corner. Kenzie DeBoer. Pass goes out of bounds. Shannon Brandsma starts drying her hands on her jersey. That one must have slipped out. Kenzie DeBoer never had a shot. It goes out, and it's Mount Baker ball. It was a very sheepish look on the face of Shannon Brandsma after that errant pass. Mounties the other way. Courtney Van Brocklin skips it off now. Shannon Campbell, top of the key. In the lane, Tiffany Tyler. Kick out pass, Zender. Open three, right side. Nope. Brianne Ryan, the rebound for Lyndon Christian. Brianne the other direction. Here she comes on the run. Up the floor, Kenzie DeBoer. Kenzie skip pass in the lane. Ball is going to be kicked by Mount Baker. Kicking violation against the Mounties. So reset the shot clock and give it back to Lyndon Christian. About 30 feet from the hoop.
And I think they're really going to try and get DeBoer into the offense here in the second half.
They're trying. Kenzie will give it back to Shannon Brandsma. Shannon will put up a runner in the lane. That is up and good. She quickly has 8 points, 23-22. Lynx have the first 2 hoops of this third quarter. They're down by 1. Mountie ball. Courtney Van Brocklin out on top. Courtney traveled with the ball. She knew it. Everybody here saw it. Took the referee a minute to blow the whistle, but traveling violation against Mount Baker, and LC has it back with a shot to take the lead.
Well, you're starting to see a lot better passing now by both teams, Mark. And, Shannon Brandsma, just instant offense for LC.
Here come the Lynx. Kenzie DeBoer off the inbound. Free throw line jumper is going to be off, no good. Ryan the rebound. Brianne stick back won't go. She got fouled on the way up. And Brianne, already with a game-high 12 points, will go to the line for the Lynx to try and give them the lead.
And I really like what Kurt DeHaan's done here. He has not kept his scorers on the bench. He started Ryan here in the second half, and it's paying dividends already.
Free throw for Brianne. Nope, she short-armed it. Barely caught the front rim. Brandy Anderson back in for Mount Baker. She'll replace Nicole Buchanan. Brianne has been stuck on 12 points for a while. See if she can break that right now. She would tie the game if she hits it here. Second shot, good. Ryan, point number 13. And we are all even at 23 apiece. Lynx have the first 5 points of the third quarter. Mounties the other way. As we sit at Broadcast Central, they're going to our left in the second half. Tiffany Tyler off the inbound, splits the defenders and lays it up and in with the right hand. Second hoop of the night for Tiffany Tyler. She's up to 4 points, 25-23, Mounties. Kenzie DeBoer quickly the other way for LC. Pulls up in the lane, leave it up high for Brianne. Ryan steps to the hoop, hand it back to DeBoer. Kenzie, one step to the rack, shot will not go. Fight for the rebound. Tiffany Tyler has it for Mount Baker.
Well, DeBoer just can't find her touch.
Tiffany will keep it through traffic, coming the other way. Hit the trailer, Van Brocklin. Courtney for a three. It's wide right, no good. Tiffany Tyler, the rebound. Left hand stick back is up and good. Tiffany gets it to go. She has a couple hoops in a row. Mounties by 4 again, 27-23. Lyndon Christian the other way. Shannon Brandsma underneath. Reimer catches and an easy layup. Joni Reimer was all alone. Her first field goal to go with a free throw. Give her 3 points.
Nice assist by Shannon that time.
6 minutes, 59 seconds to go in the game. A quick timeout in the fourth quarter by Coach Kurt DeHaan of the Lynx to settle his defense, go over the instructions. Mount Baker ball. The Mounties are ahead, 37-35. Turned into a good one tonight here on KPUG. Courtney Van Brocklin coming the other way for Mount Baker. Whips a baseball pass ahead. Tip stolen by Shannon Brandsma of LC. Lynx have it. Handed off to sister Shelley. She'll be tied up and fouled. I think it'll be a reach on Shannon Campbell for Mount Baker. Nope, it won't be on Shannon. Looks like Tiffany Tyler will get called for the hack that time. Yep, second foul on Tiffany. And LC will throw it in. 6:45 to go. Lynx down by a hoop. Shannon Brandsma the other way. Kills her dribble. Give it to Kenzie DeBoer. Kenzie drives baseline. Switches to the left hand and lays it up and in. Best move of the night for Kenzie DeBoer. Only her second hoop. Give her 5 points.
She had a rhythm on that one. That was a great lay-in.
Dribbled right hand, switched lefty, and laid it home. We're tied at 37. Mount Baker the other way. Nicole Buchanan, pull up 12-footer from the left wing, no good. Shannon Campbell the rebound. Mounties get a fresh shot clock and another look. No, double dribbling violation against Meagan Zender for the Mounties.
Yeah, she couldn't decide if she wanted to pass it or not. Took an extra step. They called her for up and down.
Here come the Lynx. We are tied with 6:18 to go. Kenzie DeBoer takes the inbound right in front of us at midcourt. Comes down the other way. Pull up. Baseline jumper. No good. Fight for the rebound. Courtney Van Brocklin has it for Mount Baker. She'll just speed the other way through traffic. Pull up. High arcer off the window. No good. Foul on the fight for the rebound. Let's see who it's on for Linden Christian. Shannon Brandsma hit the deck hard. We'll see if it's on Shannon. Yep, it is. Shannon will get called for the hack of Courtney Van Brocklin. That time only Shannon's first foul. And Courtney Van Brocklin could take over the game-high lead with both of these free throws. Courtney, first free throw. Yep. She has 16 points. Brianne Ryan has 16 for Linden Christian.
Very impressed with Mount Baker, Mark. They're not intimidated by this Linden Christian team.
In the process of pulling off something special if they can stay hot. Van Brocklin's second free throw, she got that one as well. Leads everyone with 17 at 39-37 Mounties. 6 minutes to go in the game. Linden Christian the other way. Shannon Brandsma out on top. Plays keep away with the dribble. Skips it ahead to Kenzie DeBoer. Kenzie three-point range gets kind of a forearm shiver that time from Nicole Buchanan of Mount Baker. And Buchanan will get called for the foul.
If Nicole Buchanan gives you a forearm shiver, you're going to feel it.
You know you've been shivered. Will be the second foul out there on Nicole Buchanan. High floater off the inbound is Shelly Brandsma. Shelly out on top between the rings. Working with that right-hand dribble. Skip it ahead. Kenzie DeBoer, sideline right. And it off to Brianne Ryan. Brianne will keep it, turn around, three-point distance. Out to DeBoer. Width of the court pass to Shannon Brandsma. Shannon backs, bumps inside the arc, pull up, shot rejected, back in her face by Shannon Campbell, but Brandsma gets it back. 8 on the shot clock. Give it off to Brianne Ryan, alone for the jumper that settles into the twine for Brianne Ryan. She has 18 points. Tied at 39 with 5:20 left to go. Here come the Mounties. Courtney Van Brocklin the other way. Courtney skips it to Nicole Buchanan. Nicole scoreless in this game for all the minutes she has played tonight. Back to Courtney Van Brocklin out on top. Courtney works off a screen. Holds the ball high overhead, skips it over left side back to Buchanan. Nicole pull up 12-footer straight away, off the rim, no good. Rebound cleared by Shelly Brandsma of LC, handed off to her younger sister Shannon. Shannon will bring it across. Shannon looking to unload, right side, Kenzie DeBoer, three-point range. Kenzie puts the dribble on the ground, give it off to Brianne Ryan. She's alone for a three, it's up. It's off the rim. Karam's off the top of the glass and through.
But they won't count it.
You know the rule. When that ball hits the top of the backboard like that, it's considered out of bounds. So give it back to Mount Baker. Ball ended up falling through the net, but or not.
Boy, Brianne Ryan, just about as cool as they come, though. She just lets her teammates go around her. She gets the ball and just calmly shoots it, and it goes in.
Wipe it out as per the rule, though, and Mount Baker gets it back. 4.5 to go. We are tied at 39. Mounties the other way. In the lane it goes, Tiffany Tyler. Turnaround 10-footer is up. It's good. Counted, and she's fouled for Tiffany Tyler. Tiffany has 8 points in the game. She'll go to the line for number 9 to try to up that lead to 3.
Well, I'll tell you what, she had a nice little move in the paint that time.
Oh, it's on Brianne Ryan.
Uh-oh.
Brianne Ryan is just fouled out of the game with 18 points to lead all scorers. And the Mounties, the Lynx will have to hang on without their best player on the floor the rest of the night. How about that?
Well, finally, Shannon Brandsma gets to sit down. And I bet you that we see Joni Reimer come in because he's just going to play his best players until they're gone.
That's pretty much the way it goes. Brianne Ryan leaves us with 4:26 to go. Fouls out with 18 points. Joni Reimer returns. Shannon Brandsma back in. She'll replace Meagan Ryan. 4:26 left. Mount Baker by 2. Tiffany Tyler to the line for the three-point play. And no undue pressure intended, but this game now figures to fall squarely on the shoulders of Kenzie DeBoer for Linden Christian. Tyler hits the free throw. She has 9. Mounties by 3, 42-39, 4:22 left to go. Shannon Brandsma brings it across. Pull up at the top of the circle. Backs, bumps with the dribble. Hand it off, Kenzie DeBoer. Kenzie pull up at the free throw line. 15-footer, and the ball wedges between the rim and the backboard. It just kind of hits and sticks. And that'll be a turnover. It'll be Mount Baker ball. You don't see that very often.
No, that's one of those once-a-season things where the ball gets stuck in between the rim and the backboard, and all of a sudden another. Well, no,
I called it. I called it a turnover. I got the rule wrong. My apologies. It is still Linden Christian ball. Lynx have it under their own hoop.
Apology accepted.
Thank you much. Kenzie DeBoer will take the inbound. Switch left hand. Layup no good. Kenzie gets her own rebound. Stick back is good. Counted, and she's fouled. Kenzie DeBoer to 7 points in the game, and that looks like a young lady who knows that this night kind of rests on her shoulders. The final 4:05 of the game. She'll go to the line to try and tie it up.
Well, she was among some tall trees there underneath the basket. The first one didn't go, but she stuck with it. Went back up, put the ball right in the hoop. It gets fouled. Good chance to tie it right here.
Kenzie to finish off the three-point play. Free throw, perfect. Kenzie with 8 points. We're dead even. 42-42. 4 minutes to go, and Mount Baker throws it away. Meagan Zender could not handle the bullet pass in the far corner. Right through her hands and out.
And that was a bullet from Van Brocklin that time.
That was a little fastball right there.
He has a chance to get the lead.
Here come the Lynx. Shannon Bransma over to Shelley. Open three, right side. Too strong, no go. Kenzie DeBoer the rebound. Lynx get another look. Will DeBoer get called for a charge? Yes, she will!
And guess what?
There's her foul. Kenzie DeBoer has fouled out with 3:51 left to go. The Lynx have lost their best two players. Oh, my.
Boy, that was... a foul had to be called, but I'm not sure it went the right way, Mark. It looked like the Mount Baker player had position, but were her feet set? You know, that's the rule. Your feet have to be set.
Boy, that happened quick. Kenzie DeBoer is out. Brianne Ryan is out. 3:51 to go. We're tied at 42. And if Linden Christian, one of the most highly regarded programs in the state, is going to do it tonight, they'll do it without their two best players. Meagan Ryan, the 5'11 senior, will return for the Lynx.
Well, it looks like he's going to go with experience here.
Shelley Bransma, Shannon Bransma, Meagan Ryan, Jill Elgersma, and Joni Reimer, probably as long as they can last for the Lynx. Mountie ball. Nicole Buchanan, give it off top of the circle. Zender for a three. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound cleared out by Elgersma. Jill has it for the Lynx. Outlet pass now to Shelley Bransma. Shelley over midcourt. We're tied with 3.5 to go. Out on top to Shannon Bransma. Underneath it goes Reimer. Ball is going to be tipped, knocked out of bounds by Tiffany Tyler of Mount Baker.
Boy, great defense by Mount Baker that time. Reimer was wide open. She clapped her hands, and all of a sudden, two Mount Baker players were right on her.
Elgersma will throw it in for the Lynx. They are right under their own hoop. Still 19 on the shot clock. No need to hurry yet. In it comes to Shannon Bransma, top of the key. To Elgersma in the corner. Jill thinks about a three. Won't do it. Give it off. Shelley Bransma in the lane. Meagan Ryan. Turnaround high floater. Is going to be off the rim. No good. Fight for the rebound. See who the foul is on. I think somebody may have gone over the back for the Mounties.
Yeah, that's Joni Reimer going to the line.
To Tiffany Tyler going over the back. We'll see. Nope, it won't be. It'll be Shannon Campbell with the over-the-back foul for Mount Baker. That is her second. And send Joni Reimer with 5 points on the night to the line with 3:17 to go. We are tied at 42. Reimer's free throw is good.
Boy, and she just didn't hesitate. She bounced the ball a couple times and just shot it.
Like she's been doing her whole life.
I don't know if I mentioned, I really envy these high school players the way they shoot foul shots.
Yeah, I read that somewhere. Reimer's second shot. Off the back brace, no good. Tiffany Tyler the rebound. We're on the odd numbers now. Lynx by 1, 43-42. 3:10 left. Here comes Mount Baker. Meagan Zender out on top. Swing it right side. Nicole Buchanan, three-point range. Back it goes to Zender, top of the arc. In the corner, Courtney Van Brocklin. Courtney 17 points to lead Mount Baker. In the lane, Zender shot rejected by Bransma. Rebound taken by Mount Baker. They will hang on to it. Shot clock didn't reset. They only have 6 seconds. Left side, Tiffany Tyler. Tiffany inside the arc. Open 16-footer is off the rim. No good. Meagan Ryan rebounds and gets hacked over the back by Tiffany Tyler of the Mounties. Wow. That's a lot of stuff happening on one possession.
It's right there. Well, Zender got her shot blocked, and then somehow she came down with her own block shot and then put it over to number 33, Tiffany Tyler. She's usually money on that shot in the middle of the paint. She missed it.
Meagan Ryan to the line for the Lynx. She will shoot the 1-and-1. First one is off, no good. Elgersma the rebound. Loses the handle. Van Brocklin has it for Mount Baker. Lynx by 1. 2:40 left to go. Van Brocklin all the way through traffic. Floats it up. Shot will not go. Courtney gets her own rebound. Stick back. No good. She got fouled, and Courtney Van Brocklin will go to the line with 2:35 left to go. Courtney with 17 points. Could give them the lead from the line. The foul is on Joni Reimer of the Lynx, and she has fouled out. That's 3 starters fouling out of this contest tonight.
That one really hurts because Joni Reimer's been having some huge rebounds for Linden Christian. And, you know, the foul that was called was one that hadn't been called in the first half on a couple of occasions on Courtney Van Brocklin. She'd gotten fouled and didn't make the shot. They didn't call a foul. That time they did. And she's up for 2 huge foul shots here.
Talissa Garcia checks in for the Lynx, the senior at 5'9". So you have Shannon Bransma, Shelley Bransma, and 3 reserves to finish it up for Linden Christian. They're up by 1. Courtney Van Brocklin will shoot a pair. First shot is up. Nope, no good. Wide right, she will get the second. She can still tie it with 2:35 left to go.
And I think we're going to see full court pressure here by Mount Baker if she makes this shot.
Courtney takes a deep breath. Dips at the knees. Shot is up. It's off the rim. No good. Rebound tracked down in the corner. Who ends up with it? Bransma has it. Tiffany Tyler reaches in on her. Whistle stops the action. Will this be a foul? Will it be an alternating possession? Let's see. Referees have to confer.
Well, Shelley Bransma,
I think 2 guys saw 2 different things. Tiffany Tyler, I think, clunked her head on the ground, by the way, so she gets up crying in pain a little bit, but Tiffany will stay out there. Alternating possession. Let's say the ball went out of bounds. They couldn't see who touched it last. So Mount Baker will keep it with a fresh shot clock under their own hoop. Tiffany Tyler doing okay, by the way. She'll set up underneath. Mount Baker throws it in. 2.5 minutes left. 43-42 Lynx. Give it off to Meagan Zender in the corner. In the corner now, Nicole Buchanan circles out on top of the dribble to Tiffany Tyler. Tiffany loses, gets it back to Buchanan. Out on top, Meagan Zender. 3-point range left side to Courtney Van Brocklin. 13 on the shot clock. Courtney fakes the shot. Give it off. Shannon Campbell. She'll let fly for a 3. It's too strong. No good. Jill Elgersma, the rebound for the Lynx. Elgersma, here she comes right in front of us across midcourt. In the corner, Shannon Bransma. 2 minutes left. Lynx have the ball. They're up by 1, 43-42. Shelley Bransma, 3-point range, right side. Give it to Elgersma, sideline left. Jill dribbles across the top, pull up at the free throw line. Off to Shannon Bransma. 9 on the shot clock. Kick it out Elgersma one more time to Shelley Bransma, top of the circle. 5 seconds for Elgersma. Long 3-pointer. It's off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound. It's taken by Campbell of Mount Baker. Mounties have it. 1:37 to go. They are down by 1. Linden Christian 43, Mount Baker 42. Courtney Van Brocklin brings it ahead. Meagan Zender with the possession now. Back to Van Brocklin underneath. Courtney, one dribble to Shannon Campbell. Jump shot up and good. Campbell gets it to go. She has 5 points in the contest. Mounties lead 44-43, 1:17 left.
Well, that time Mount Baker worked their offense to perfection, and the shot went down.
Linden Christian the other way. Shannon Bransma out on top in the corner. Elgersma. Jill for a 3. It's short. No good. Rebound taken by Campbell of Mount Baker. Mounties have it. Here comes Courtney Van Brocklin with a minute left to go. Courtney ahead of the pack. Pull up 15-footer. Off the rim. No good. Elgersma the rebound for Linden Christian. Final minute. Lynx down by 1. 44-43. Shannon Bransma brings it across. Pull up 3-point range. Hit Meagan Ryan. Turn around. Jumper off the window and in for Meagan. Her second hoop of the night. She has 4 points. 45-44. Linden Christian.
40 seconds to go.
Here we come. Nicole Buchanan with the handle. Nobody will call timeout yet. Buchanan 3-point range on top to Van Brocklin. Give it to Tiffany Tyler in the paint. High sweeping hook. Partially rejected. Elgersma has it for Linden Christian. Lynx will slow it down. They have the ball in a 1-point lead. Shannon Bransma just over midcourt gets reached in on and fouled by Courtney Van Brocklin with 20 and 7/10 seconds remaining. Van Brocklin gets called for the foul, and Shannon Bransma, the sophomore, with 8 points in the game, will go to the line for the 1-and-1, trying to increase a 1-point lead.
And is Linden Christian going to dodge a bullet here tonight, Mark? 45-44, 20 seconds to go, and a pretty good shooter at the line.
Shannon with 8 in the contest. Bransma first free throw. Nope, she missed it. Bransma, it's a sliver of hope alive for Mount Baker. Actually, more than a sliver. It was still 20 seconds left. Lead is only 1 for the Lynx. Bransma to make it 2. Free throw. Nope, too strong. Rebound is tipped. It's going to be taken by Shannon Campbell of Mount Baker. Stolen back. Lynx have it underneath. Meagan Ryan shoots and she got fouled. Shot did not go, but Meagan went up for it. Got hacked on the way up, and Ryan will take her turn at the line now with 15.8 seconds left. Lynx still up 45-44. Meagan Ryan to try and add on.
Well, I tell you, Meagan Ryan's not usually going to miss free throw shots. When she's got time to set her feet and shoot, she'll make it.
Coach Brenda Ellis of Mount Baker takes a timeout. We will keep it here. Can kind of catch our breath and reset the scene. 15.8 seconds left to go in the game. Meagan Ryan at the line for Linden Christian. The Lynx ahead 45-44. And Tom, we can do the math as well as anybody. Even if she makes them both, the Mounties will have a chance to try and tie it up with a 3.
I just got to say what a huge shot that was that last time from Meagan Ryan on a great pass from Shannon Bransma, who got Meagan right where she needed the ball to shoot it, right up above her head. She put it off the glass and in, and that's what gave them the lead. And, of course, you're right, Mark. She can make both free throws, but a good 3-point shot will tie the score. We got 16 seconds left to play. and it's anybody's ball game still.
Mind you, we're getting a little ahead of ourselves. Megan Ryan still has some business to take care of at the free throw line. Tiffany Tyler, Courtney Van Brocklin, Shannon Campbell, Nicole Buchanan, and Megan Zender coming out for Mount Baker. For Linden Christian, we'll see Shannon Brandsma, Shelley Brandsma, Megan Ryan. Also out there will be Jill Elgersma and Talissa Garcia. 15.8 left. Linden Christian, 45. Mount Baker, 44. Megan Ryan at the line for the link. She is shooting 2. First shot is up. She banked it in.
Boy, awesome.
I don't know if she meant to do that.
Unbelievable, but right through the net.
It counts. Megan will get the second shot. Tries to bank it as well. It's no good. Rebound taken by Courtney Van Brocklin. Here come the Mounties. 46-40, 12 seconds left. Van Brocklin over midcourt. Give it off in the corner. Zender, a 3 for the lead. It's off the rim. No good. Fight for the rebound. Stick back and good for Tiffany Tyler. 5 seconds left. We're tied at 46. Linden Christian. Give it off to Elgersma. Time expires and we're going to overtime. How about that hoop right before the buzzer by Tiffany Tyler off the 3-point miss? Tie it up at 46 and we're going to OT.
How many big shots has Tiffany Tyler made tonight for Mount Baker, Mark?
Wow.
Every time it seems like they are in trouble, she came up with a huge shot, and there's another one right there to tie the score.
Tiffany Tyler up to 11 points. She ties it with about 4 seconds left to go. Lynx can't get a shot off. We'll go to overtime. We'll take a timeout and come back for the OT in a moment right here on KPUG.
Sports Santa is making his rounds and gathering all manner of athletic gear for his little helpers in Whatcom County.
Swing by Yeager's, Pro Stock Athletic Supply, Sports World, or Play It Again Sports to drop off or purchase donations of athletic gear for the youngsters of Whatcom County as we team up with the Opportunity Council and Blue Skies for Children.
Join Sports Santa this year and give the gift of athletics.
Go to KPUG1170.com for a complete list of the children's needs.
Need logoed apparel for your team, school, or business? Pro Stock Athletic Supply specializes in custom embroidery, printing, and monogramming. Since 1983, Pro Stock has been providing local schools, rec teams, and businesses with uniforms, equipment, and apparel. From gear to sweatshirts and everything in between, Pro Stock can help. They carry all major brands like Adidas, Nike, Under Armour, and Russell. Pro Stock Athletic Supply on Samish Way in Bellingham. Let their team show you the newest gear to meet your budget and needs.
A finish, the end of regulation of this game. Mount Baker's Megan Zender tried a 3 from the corner from the win. It caromed off right into the hands of Tiffany Tyler for the Mounties. She banked it in with 5 seconds left to go. Linden Christian never really got a shot off the other way. We're going to overtime, tied at 46. Linden Christian controls the tip. Lynx have the first possession. Give it off to Shelley Brandsma. Shelley goes up and under with a layup that goes out of bounds. She was the only one to touch it, or are they going to overrule?
They're going to overrule
Yep.
it. That's obviously a Linden Christian ball.
Yep, the far official had the better angle that time. And
the bad thing is they already reset the second shot.
they're not going to let him overrule it. Senior official Jim Marshall says, nope, I saw it just fine. And the Mounties will have the possession. Here they come. Mount Baker ball. Courtney Van Brocklin will bring it ahead. Give it off in the near corner to Nicole Buchanan. Whistle away from the action. They'll say she stepped out of bounds. Makeup!
Yeah, makeup call right there.
So give it back to Linden Christian, and the Lynx will get it back. Here come the Lynx. Shannon Brandsma over midcourt, center of the floor. Swing it right side now to Jill Elgersma. We're tied at 46, first minute of overtime. Left side to Shelley Brandsma. Underneath it goes Elgersma. 3-point distance. Jill tries a hook pass. Tipped and stolen by Courtney Van Brocklin. Mount Baker ball. Van Brocklin coming the other way. Pulls up. Give it off on the baseline. Tiffany Tyler just shot up and good. Tiffany hits another big one in this contest. Give her 13 points, and the Mounties are ahead 48-46. 3 minutes left in the OT. Elgersma takes a lead pass for Linden Christian. Sideline right. Dribbles across the top. Pull up 14 feet away. Give it off to Talissa Garcia. Baseline jumper. Nope. Nicole Buchanan the rebound for Mount Baker.
A little too flat that time.
Tiffany Tyler takes a lead pass. Tyler will throw up the floor and get it back. 3-point range. Right side. Van Brocklin. Courtney alone for a 3. It's up. And it's off the rim. No good. Zender the rebound. Her stick back too strong. Tiffany Tyler a third look for the Mounties. She goes up. Ball gets rejected out of bounds. Who touched it last?
Well, they touched it. Linden Christensen.
Yep, they did. Garcia got a hand on it for LC. Mount Baker will throw it in.
And Mount Baker's just out battling Linden Christian right now for the rebound.
The Lynx keep looking around for their stars, and they're all on the bench having fouled out. Off the inbound, Zender for three, no good. Tiffany Tyler, the rebound, stick back, will not go. Jill Elgersma, the rebound for Linden Christian. Here come the Lynx, 2.5 to go in OT. Shannon Brandsma the other way in the lane. Meagan Ryan, jump shot, no good, but Meagan got fouled and she'll go to the line. Mount Baker 48, Linden Christian 46, and Meagan Ryan to the stripe to try and tie it up.
And Jill Elgersma got hit in the face with the ball at the other end of the court. She pretended like it didn't even hurt, but boy, I'll tell you what, it did. You could tell.
Tiffany Tyler, by the way, is a walking wounded out there. We mentioned she took a blow to the head earlier and thought she was going to come out of the game, gets waved back out on the floor, so no rest for the weary. Well, Meagan Ryan, free throws. First one is up and good.
And she didn't bank it that time. She went directly for the net and just off the back rim that time.
Now, we talked about Tiffany Tyler. She will get a rest as she's woozy. There's no nice way to say it. Tiffany Tyler is a little bit woozy, and she's going to have to sit down for a minute to get her bearings. Second shot, Meagan Ryan to tie. It's no good. Rebound, Mount Baker. Mounties are ahead, 48-47. 2:20 to go in overtime. Courtney Van Brocklin throws a long lead pass in the corner to Zender. Back to Van Brocklin. Right side it goes. Nicole Buchanan to Van Brocklin, now between the rings. Left side, Megan Zender holds the ball aloft. Give it down for a turnaround baseline. Jumper up and good. Nicole Buchanan gets her first move of this game at clutch time. 2 minutes left in overtime. Mounties by 3, 50-47. Linden Christian the other way. Hit the trailer. Megan Ryan, who banks it up and in.
Boy, another huge shot by Megan Ryan.
Defenders all ran past her that time. Megan was left all alone. She has 8 points, 50-49. Mountie ball. They're up by 1. 1:45 left. Courtney Van Brocklin, top of the circle. Swing it over left side with the handle now is Jessica George. George dump it in the lane now to Shannon Campbell. Loses the ball, stolen by Elgersma of Linden Christian. Up the floor, couple dribbles for a right-hand layup. No good for Shelly Brandsma. She got fouled, and Shelly will go to the line. Took the lead pass from her sister Shannon. Couldn't quite finish, but Shelly to the line.
Well, she got pushed just a little too far into the basket, or that might have gone in. So she's at the line to shoot two, and to possibly give Linden Christian the lead.
A minute 31 left to go in what we should probably call the first overtime. The way these teams are battling.
Well,
Mount Baker 50, Linden Christian 49.
You got that right. The way these guys are playing, it can play all night.
We will have Shelly Brandsma shooting free throws for the Lynx. Tiffany Tyler was on the bench for a minute. Are they going to try to get Tiffany back in? Oh, you know what happened? I'm totally spacing out. Courtney Van Brocklin has just fouled out of the game. Well, Courtney just committed her fifth. She has 17 to lead Mount Baker, but now they will have to finish this game without their leader.
And that's huge.
And Tiffany Tyler, we mentioned a little bit dazed, will return. Shelly Brandsma misses the first free throw. She'll get the second. This one's still trying to tie with 1:31 left.
When that first one was halfway in the cylinder and bounced out.
Shelly gets it to go. Only her second point of the night to tie the game. We are dead even, 50-50. 1:31 left in the overtime. Timeout, Linden Christian. We'll take a break and come right back on KPUG.
Life insurance needs change as your life changes. You may need to update your current program to help you attain your long-term goals. Shane Van Dalen and Matt Koch remind you that it's important to review your insurance policies every couple of years to make sure they're doing everything you want them to. If you have questions regarding your policies or other insurance needs, call Shane or Matt, agents with New York Life Insurance Company in Linden, at 354-4433. That's 354-4433.
1 minute, 31 seconds left to go in the overtime. And we're pretty much right where we left off, still tied. Mount Baker and Linden Christian, 50 apiece. Each team has 4 points in the OT. Tiffany Tyler hit a stick back with 4 seconds left to go in regulation to tie us at 46. Mount Baker has the ball, full 30 on the shot clock, but they got to deal with an LC full court press. Nicole Buchanan will break it with a hard dribble over midcourt. Give it off in the corner. Zender thinks about a three. To Tiffany Tyler, top of the circle. Courtney Van Brocklin, the Mounties leader, just fouled out. Tiffany Tyler tipped away, stolen by Elgersma. Tiffany Tyler, frustration foul after she lost the ball. Elgersma took it away from her. Tiffany just kind of careened right into her that time, and she'll commit the foul.
Oh, and it might be her fifth foul, too.
It is. Tiffany just fouled out with 13 points in this contest, made the overtime possible with the putback. And now the Mounties have lost their 2 best players.
Boy, and I'll tell you, there's nobody more upset right now than Tiffany Tyler.
Not trying to hide those tears. She wants this one.
Well, it was just a frustration foul, and she realized it after she did it.
Jill Elgersma to the line for the lead. High archer Off the rim and good. That is Jill's first point of this contest, and it's for the lead in OT.
And she had a lot of backspin on that, and that's what made that ball come in, because she hit it short.
Second shot off the rim, no good. Elgersma gets her own rebound. LC has it back. Lynx are ahead 51-50 with a minute 10 left in OT. Meagan Ryan takes the high post pass. Kick it out right side. Shelly Bransma to sister Shannon, top of the key. Give it back to Elgersma at the free throw line. Jump shot is off the back brace, no good. Rebound taken by Buchanan of Mount Baker. Final minute of OT. Mounties down by 1, 51-50. Buchanan, jog her way over midcourt, skip it right side to Zender at long range. Meagan, 3-point distance, skip it in the paint to Shannon Campbell, rolls to the rack, left hand layup, no good. Meagan Ryan, the rebound for Lyndon Christian. Links up by 1, 40 seconds left. Shelly Bransma with the dribble. Give it off to sister Shannon, just inside midcourt. Lynx are ahead by 1. Mount Baker is going to have to initiate the action here. Back to Shelly at the free throw line. Give it off, Jill Elgersma. Ball fakes, dribbles to the free throw line. Back to Shannon Bransma inside the arc. Drives baseline, gets bumped, kick it out Elgersma. 8 on the shot clock. To Shelly Bransma. Shelly free throw line, right side Elgersma. Jill for a 3. It's off the rim, no good. Ball is loose down on the deck. 15 seconds left to go. Jump ball, alternating possession, and Mount Baker will get it with 14 seconds left to go. Wow. They're going to have to go the length of the floor. They're down by a point, 51-50.
And they're going to get full court pressure again by Lyndon Christian here.
Looks like we're not going to have a timeout. They'll let them play it out. Here come the Mounties. Off the inbound, get it to Brandy Anderson. Mount Baker is down, 51-50, 10 seconds left. Nicole Buchanan brings it across, weaves through traffic, lays it up, it's no good. Referees look at each other as the whistle blew. What's the call, guys? Will it be a foul with free throws? Referees are conferring. And these are officials choking in the clutch right here.
Yeah.
Not good. Not good. Is it a charge? Yes, it is. Yep, it's a charging foul against Mount Baker.
With 7 seconds to go, looks like Lyndon Christian will dodge a bullet.
7 seconds left. Buchanan called for the charge. Lyndon Christian has it back. They're under Mount Baker's hoop. Elgersma will throw it in. Lead is only 1, 51-50. Elgersma throws it in. Ball is going to be tipped. Buchanan almost stole it for Mount Baker. Second and a half off the clock. 5.7 left. Ball got tipped, and Lyndon Christian will throw it again. The Lynx want a timeout. 5 7/10 seconds left to go. Lyndon Christian 51, Mount Baker 50. We're at the tail end of the first overtime. Lyndon Christian will be throwing it in with the length of the court to go, and the goal on D is simply a steal here for the Mounties.
Well,
if not foul quick.
And right as they called the timeout, Lyndon Christian had a full court pass that they could have thrown for an easy layup and didn't do it. But I'll tell you what, Mount Baker's got to steal the ball here if they want any chance of winning. Less than 6 seconds to go. Boy, you hate to see either team lose tonight, Mark. It's just been a great game.
5.7 left in overtime. Lyndon Christian 51, Mount Baker 50. Heck of a December regular season game right here on KPUG.
Boy, I'm sure the rematch is going to be just as good.
Jill Elgersma will throw it in. All 10 girls in the backcourt at the start of the play. Mount Baker will go for a steal, then they'll have to foul. Elgersma throws it in, comes in to Shelly Bransma. Shelly gets hacked and fouled in the corner with 3.9 seconds left to go. And Shelly with 2 points, both of them from the line in this game. She can't put it away, but she could get the advantage up to 3 if she hits them both.
I'll tell you what, this kind of a game early on, it's a great team-building experience for both teams.
2 free throws for Shelly Bransma. Here she comes. They're already up by 1. Shelly's free throw is good. Bransma buries it. Shelly's third-point lead is 2, 52-50. Just a matter of what Mount Baker's going to have to go for coming the other way with 3.9 left. Shelly, free throw. It's off. No good. Lane violation. Bransma had crossed the line. It wouldn't have counted even if she made it. Mount Baker is down by 2. 3.9 seconds left. They have to go the length of the floor. Lauren Fry will throw it in for the Mounties. Lyndon Christian will full court press. Fry will skip it in. In it comes now to Brandy Anderson. Loses the ball in the backcourt. Down on the deck. Meagan Ryan steals it. Misses a layup with 1/10 of a second left to go in the game. And Mount Baker may have missed out on their opportunity. Whistle stops the action. I think it's Meagan Ryan getting fouled in the act of shooting right after she stole it. Took that ball to the hole, went up strong.
There's so many potential heroes here in this game tonight, Mark.
Looks like no, we'll have a Mount Baker timeout. So we're looking for a clarification here, Tom. Coach Kurt DeHaan also wants one for Lyndon Christian. Why is Meagan Ryan not going to the line after she got fouled on that shot attempt?
I don't know.
We can't. Oh, they called a timeout first. Mount Baker called a timeout first. I guess the clock at this moment shows 1/10 of a second left to go. We're in a wash in controversy here, and Coach DeHaan storms out onto the floor, makes his feelings known to the official. But
well, here's what I don't understand. If you call a timeout, it's either got to be a dead ball or you have to have possession. And neither of those took place.
Boy, Coach DeHaan is letting that ref hear about it. He kind of grabs his clipboard to diagram a play for his team, but he's not talking to his players. He's talking to the official.
Oh, and now it's out of bounds to Mount Baker,
who allowed the timeout to be called. A little bit of a chaotic end here. Will they reset the clock?
Looks like they're going to reset the clock.
And now Coach DeHaan will call a timeout for Linden Christian. At the moment, we show 1/10 of a second on the clock. In the NBA, there's a rule where it's supposed to be physically impossible, off an inbound, to catch and score with anything less than 3/10 of a second left. They are having the timekeeper, Jim Crosetti, reset. It's up to 2/10 now.
Well,
see if anything changes.
I think they're probably going to put
Okay, there it is. It's sitting at 1.6 seconds left to go. Linden Christian, 52. Mount Baker, 50. After the LC timeout, Mount Baker will have the ball under LC's hoop, and they'll have to go the length of the floor. This will take a perfect scenario. We'll take a long baseball pass, a catch, and a shot. Maybe you have time for one dribble, but nothing more than that.
Well, it'll have to be a three-pointer if they want to win it, and I would guess that's what they'll try and do.
So, again, this is a situation where everything has to work out perfect. Anything less than that, and Linden Christian is going to hang on here tonight in an overtime thriller at LC. We'll see what the Mounties can pull out of their hats here. 1.6 seconds to go the length of the floor. Nicole Buchanan will throw the pass. Sarah Visser checks in for Linden Christian. She'll do jumping jacks in front of her to try and slow down the pass. Buchanan throws a long baseball heave. Ball hangs up high in the air. It's caught. A shot at the horn is no good. Shannon Campbell actually got a pretty good look, but it's off no good, and the Lynx hang on by that much.
Wow.
Linden Christian, 52. Mount Baker, 50 is our final in overtime. The Lynx, they didn't lead most of the way in this contest, but they win it at the end, and that is some relieved expressions on the face of the Navy and White here tonight. Lynx 52, Mount Baker 50 in overtime. We will take a timeout and come right back on KPUG.
Looking for a new commercial building to upgrade your current facility? Then do what local farmers have done for the last 34 years. Call DeYoung and Rosema Construction. From consulting through the final phase, DeYoung and Rosema will be with you every step of the way. And they'll take care of you and your project the same great way they treat their own employees. Honestly and professionally. DeYoung and Rosema Construction on Evergreen Street, off Main in Linden. Proud supporters of Linden High School and Linden Christian High School sports.
You need excavation? You need the team at Hankook Gravel. Dedicated professionals who know there's no such thing as second best. And when it comes to earthwork, one company stands out. Hankook Gravel. They own gravel pits throughout Whatcom County. They also run a freight hauling service. They do building site prep, demolition work, land clearing, house foundations, you name it. So whether you're a home or business owner, if you need earthwork, you need Hankook Gravel in Linden.
Folks, welcome back to Linden Christian High School. Mark Skolden here along with Tom Knapp. An overtime win for the Lynx tonight. They beat Mount Baker 52-50, and we're joined by Coach Kurt DeHaan of LC. Coach, what are your thoughts now that this one's a final? What did your girls do well that allowed them to come out on top here tonight?
I'm not sure. We got in early foul trouble, and then some of our key kids fouled out, then some of their kids fouled out, and then I think somebody on the bench said to me, now it's even. And no, it was an exciting game, and for some of our younger kids and off the bench, they stepped up, and we talked about the first couple games. Some of the kids off the bench didn't get enough minutes, and tonight they got a lot of minutes due to foul trouble, and it's nice to see them be able to come through in a tight game like this.
Hey, Coach, forgive me for asking the obvious here, but how different is your team without Brianne and without Kenzie out there? They do a lot of the dirty work for you, and without them, boy, it really has a different feel for LC, doesn't it?
Well, there are two go-to people offensively, and so we made some adjustments. But I was really pleased with the other kids. With them gone, they didn't fold. They hung right with them and stepped up. Meagan came off the bench, had some big hoops down the stretch, and we were able to get some big hoops and big rebounds when we needed to.
Coach, how much of a building experience can an early season win like this be? This can really help bring a team together, and you'll be a better team for this experience, right?
Yeah, and I think especially, like a lot of our role players needed to step up and be a big part of the offense this evening, and that, is only going to give them confidence as we head into league play next week.
Hey, Coach, thanks for the time. Good win out there today.
Okay, thank you.
Coach Kurt DeHunt of the Linden Christian girls. They do it in overtime here on their home floor tonight. That was fun for the middle of December in a regular season game. Linden Christian 52, Mount Baker 50 in overtime. We'll take a timeout, come back, wrap things up from LC in a moment right here on KPUG.
So let's get this straight. You're looking for a compact tractor with power, price, comfort, and control. Then you're ready for the Kubota B-Series. Who knew you could pack so much into a compact tractor? There's the new quarter-inching valve for more precise valve control, a Category 1 3-point hitch, and performance-matched implements for all your chores. Now you know you can have it all. Test drive a Kubota B-Series compact tractor today. Your Kubota dealer is Skolton Equipment on the Guide in Linden and the Cook Road exit in Burlington.
Wondering where to get your high school letter jacket or custom jackets for your company? Pro Stock Athletic Supply is pleased to announce a new program with a 4-week turnaround on all their Letterman jackets. Their new program will help you put together a jacket that reflects your school spirit, individuality, or corporate pride. Check it out online at ProStockAthletic.com or stop in for a personal fit session. Pro Stock Athletic Supply, serving our community since 1983. Now on Samish Way in Bellingham. Pro Stock Athletic Supply.
Well, that was a regular season game right there, as it sounded here on KPUG. We went to overtime. Mount Baker needed a hoop at the end of regulation from Tiffany Tyler to tie it up at 46, and Linden Christian ends up winning it 52-50 in OT here on their home floor. And, partner, what are your thoughts on this one now that it has gone final? That was an entertaining one.
Well, if this is indicative of what we've got coming up for the rest of the season, Mark, I don't know how much more exciting it can get. That was just a fantastic ball game. And like I said earlier, you hated to see either team lose tonight because they both played so hard and so well. Foul trouble early for Linden Christian. I think that's probably something that kept Mount Baker in the game going forward into the second half. But you got to credit the great coaching for both sides, really.
Yes.
And, boy, it just came down to whoever had the best shot last. It happened to be Linden Christian tonight.
I like how Coach Kamick and his Linden crew, I beg your pardon, I'm looking at Coach Dan Kamick of the football team, assistant basketball coach out here, should say Coach DeHaan. I like the way Coach DeHaan and his bench for LC were thinking the same thing we were up here when we said after Brianne Ryan and Kenzie DeBoer had fouled out, the two best players for Linden Christian. Then Mount Baker lost Courtney Van Brockman and Tiffany Tyler. They actually said on the LC bench out loud, okay, now we're even. Now we'll see how we can finish this thing off. LC comes out on top by 2. Now, Tom, you have the final stats in front of you. What do you see on the page?
Well, Brianne Ryan leads all scorer with 18 points for Linden Christian. You got 8 apiece from Meagan Ryan, Kenzie DeBoer, and Shannon Bransman. The thing that really sticks out at me from a statistical standpoint for Linden Christian, in the first half, 3.5 minutes is all that Kenzie DeBoer played. She got quick foul trouble.
Got 3.
And that, I think, really allowed Mount Baker to stay in it, but you got to give credit to Mount Baker, too. They played hard. 17 points for Courtney Van Brockman tonight. She was second in scoring for both teams. 13 points for Tiffany Tyler, and, boy, some huge buckets down the stretch for her. I really thought that the key of the game, though, was who was the last man standing, and just a couple of foul shots late made Linden Christian the winner tonight. And I can't wait to see the rematch.
And if Mount Baker keeps playing like this, Tom, they will get their share of wins.
Oh, yeah, they sure will. I mean, they really came out hard. It seems like these teams really know each other well, and it sure showed tonight. What great defense by both teams, great coaching, and obviously some great individual play by Van Brockman and Ryan tonight.
And by the way, the victory Jolly Rancher is safely in hand from Athletic Director Harlan Credit. I got Cherry. What did you get?
I got Cherry.
Also Cherry?
Yeah.
Very nice. Linden Christian comes out on top to wrap up that scoring breakdown, by the way. Brianne Ryan leads all scorers in this game with 18. After that, nobody else in double figures for Linden Christian. Lynx get 8 apiece from Shannon Bransma, Kenzie DeBoer, and Meagan Ryan. 6 for Joni Reimer, 3 for Shelley Bransma, and 1 free throw for Jill Elgersma. Mount Baker led by the 17 points of Courtney Van Brockman, 13 for Tiffany Tyler, including the hoop that tied it to send it to overtime, 7 for Brandy Anderson, 5 for Shannon Campbell, 3 each for Megan Zender and Jessica George, and 2 for Nicole Buchanan. Linden Christian was ahead 10-9 at the end of the first. It was Mount Baker 23-18 at halftime. Mounties were up by 3, 37-34 at the end of 3. Mounties tied it at the end of regulation on Tiffany Tyler's hoop, 46-46. Linden Christian hangs on in overtime, 52-50. And, Tom, we saw a lot of good players out there on the floor. We keep talking about Brienne Ryan and Kenzie DeBoer. Let's not forget Courtney Van Brocklin and Tiffany Tyler. Heck of a 1-2 punch.
Boy, for both teams, I thought Ryan played really well for Linden Christian. I mean, she was really the only offense Linden Christian had for about the first 6-7 minutes of the ball game. And Van Brocklin, boy, what a quick player. She's got great moves with the ball. She's very good at anticipating, and she can hit the big shot. But, boy, I thought some really, really big shots were hit by Tiffany Tyler tonight, Mark. And those shots kept Mount Baker in the ball game, almost won it for them.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was a very fun game. How about if we get together and do it again tomorrow night, folks? I'm doing this off the top of my head, but I think I remember our next broadcast tomorrow on KPUG. We'll obviously confirm this for you on Morning Sports. I think we have the Squalicum boys taking on the Seaholm Mariners. Should be another fun one. All the action right here on the Sports Leader. And by the way, little birdie tells us in our ear, every now and then we get one right. It is indeed Squalicum and Seaholm on the boys' side coming up tomorrow. Well, that will do it for us. Thank you so much for listening. Hopefully you enjoyed the show here tonight. Linden Christian takes it in overtime, 52-50 for in-studio